Hey, I'm Ethan Burke, and I'm here to talk about the 5 takeaways that I had from the data class, as well as my 2 goals that I set at the beginning of the year. My first takeaway that I really enjoyed was the SLDS assignment. As a teacher who's been involved with data in the background of data within a school system, I'd never really had administrative access to SLDS. So being able to get in there and play around what the assignment asked us to do, but still be able to get in there and look at other things that the assignment didn't entail, to gain knowledge of SLDS was very, very helpful, and I think that will be very beneficial to me in the future. The second one was the data pool for the history of our school. Being at a school for only about a year and a half, I didn't really know much of the history of Buford Middle School, but doing this data pool really opened my eyes to not only to my grade level and subject area, but to the other grade levels and subject areas and the history of the school as well. The third would be the data usage outline, how teachers use and track data. I had some information on this from my past employer, but with coming into Buford and seeing how teachers here track data and how we can change and hopefully make it better was very beneficial. And the next one was the data culture assignment. Really enjoyed that information, just opening my eyes to new ways of tracking data and how I'm pulling data from different resources as well. And number 5, the data interpretation assignment. Not only being able to pull the data, but be able to interpret it and share it with other teachers and then leadership as well, I found very beneficial, and I really enjoyed those assignments and really opened my eyes to more data that's available to teachers, to administrators, to district-wide leaders as well from the state of Georgia. For my 2 goals, my first goal was to motivate and mobilize my fellow 8th grade math teachers to have a successful fall semester. I feel like we've done that. We set goals at the beginning of the semester, not only for breaking down what we need to get done by Christmas break, but as well as benchmark goals. And then if we didn't meet those goals, what was our plans? We did meet our goal barely with the benchmark goals for our students as a 8th grade level. But what we did, even though we did meet those goals, we already have a plan in place for when we start reviewing in March for milestones to re-hit the areas that we as a grade level had struggled with, not only in the advanced and regular ed, but in the special ed and EL classes as well. We changed our curriculum calendar a little bit. Once we got into about the first 9 weeks, we realized that we needed to spend a little bit more time in a specific unit. Coming up, since students struggled in Unit 3, we needed to spend a little bit more time in Unit 4 to help kind of take care of the issues that they had in the previous unit. So we were able to adjust our calendar, like I set forth in my goal. Not a big change, but it did fix it where we would finish something by Christmas and not try to rush and start another unit before the Christmas break. My next goal was to improve knowledge of teaching and learning attribute by obtaining new information from multiple resources. I was able to attend Savannah Flake's specially designed instruction, which targets teaching strategies, especially in the co-teaching setting, that I was able to share not only with my administration but fellow teachers as well. And I would have modeled a few of those strategies in my classroom, especially with my EL students, which has been very beneficial in sharing that information with our new EL coordinator for the system, which she found very beneficial, and has shared that information with with other grade levels and other schools as well. And I observed a fellow few teachers raise questions with them about practices creating a positive outcome. I feel like our teachers do a great job in setting forth goals and setting forth understanding of what we as Buford math teachers want, but we still had to make sure we keep that positive attitude and keep that positive mindset with our students so we can make sure we gain that information from them. I really enjoy this class. I hope to use a lot of this information when I get my first administration job, and I appreciate everything that you've done as a professor. Thank you.